put a call through to the doctor? Or should I send for the herbalist? His Majesty's condition seems deteriorating.
Never mind the incoming queen of Abugo Kingdom. If you so love the king and you seem to be father-in-law, then I have but only one request to make, to pacify my feeble mind and strengthen my dying bones.
Whatever is the request that could relieve the king and my soon-to-be father-in-law from this unfortunate, pathetic condition, I would make the most unimaginable sacrifice. Whatever seek the greater doom. The lion of Abugo Kingdom, the crown that shoulders not just the throne, but the nobility of years to come. Ask for your word and my command, for I am nothing but a loyal subject to you.
I cannot. You cannot ask for silver and gold. For our gods have blessed me with many, beyond mortal comprehension. I cannot ask for the staff of kinship, for they are not here by my grip. All I ask is something neither fame nor fortune could buy. Something that stands next to kindness, true love. Love my son, just as both of you have genuinely and innocently loved yourselves from childhood as best friends. The important reason my wife here, the Queen Mother, and I have kept you between the walls of this kingdom ever since our son has sojourned to the white man's country to further his education. Ever since you were a teenager, virtue has brought upon you favor, and we considered you worthy among the beautiful maidens of this great kingdom to be betrothed to our son, the prince. My wife here has suffered through so many stress, physically, psychologically, and considerably adopted you with the permission of your parents to prepare you for the future that is now here. Do not let our efforts, especially my wife here, to be in vain. The only way we can be proud of this is for you to love our son, just as my wife here has ever loved me. Make a promise to us so that even as I journey the path to our ancestors. I shall bear no regret. Having fulfilled my own path of choosing a bride for my son, the heir apparent to the throne of our fathers. Make a promise to us.
My king, do not speak of that. Please be encouraged. You'll push through it. Remember that Ajakaja, the god of Abugo kingdom, and our ancestors are with you. Please. You have to be strong for me. Please.
Hope is new to life, but not to a withering soul like me, which every breath is like a clarion call to the grave. Faith is a throne of ambition and a crown of purpose. But mine has ended graciously in glory of grey. Do not shoot me with fruit words, but we have more important things to talk about. As the chief guard sent words to my cabinet members as regard to my invitation.
Yes, my lord. Your message is duly delivered.
Sent for no. You should be present.
Okay, my king. It's okay. Easy. I will be with you in a jiffy.
Greetings, Sonny.
Greetings. Excuse us. Here I am.
Oh no.
My king.
It's time.
Time? Time for what, my king?
Once I transit from here, make sure that I am accorded a befitting burial according to the culture and tradition of our people. Bring home my son, Ebubedike, who had sojourned to the white man's country to further his education. Guide him through the line of our culture to get him prepared for the task ahead as the heir apparent to the throne of our forefathers.
It's okay, my king. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. My king, your words have already traveled to my head as the wind to the clouds.
I have always counted on your tenacity and tenacious. Send back my wife to me and my would-be daughter-in-law. You may leave.
It's okay, my king.
Oh no.
Yes, my king.
Let my crown be placed on my head.
The great king, Odom of Abuno Kingdom. Igwe.
How is our king doing? And you see, I've been here for a very long time now. When is he coming to meet me? One more thing. How is his health?
Too many questions at a time. Well, for the answers to your questions, our king is softening like rotten fruit.
Huh?
His courage and strength are dwindling with each passing breath. Well, the king still asks me to tell all our people that they should be patient in their waitings.
Hi.
My lord. The king of Abugo Kingdom. Mbumedalum Milijogo. The husband of my youth. The great man of Abugo Kingdom. Okalamad Okalamwo. Agunabo. The great man of Abugo Kingdom.
Ọdún mẹ́mi náà ní. How? Hey! Oh no! Ha! Oh!
Ṣé wọ́n ló gẹ́gẹ́ yìí jí láì? Odogbo àná. Odogbo àná.
A great man has come. Ọdún mẹ́mi náà.
Hey!
You know wetin dey pay me, sir. He don't promise me, sir. He go increase my salary. I say he don't die now. Who go increase my salary? Who go increase my salary? Who go I just feel it, man. I just feel
Great hero class.
My queen. Listen, crying from sunrise to sunset cannot actually do you any good. It will do you more harm than good. Your health is at risk. And we don't want to risk you too. Please.
Exactly. You must have to be strong, my queen. Crying from here till tomorrow will not bring back our late king. If not, both of us would have joined you.
Yes.
Huh?
What we should be talking about now is how to progress in our planning for the burial of our late king. Yes. Which starts by bringing our prince, Ebubedike, the heir apparent to the throne, back home here from his foreign base. Mba, Damba, okay?
Oh no, you are very correct. Huh? Oh.
You should have spoken to me. Even if it's just a word. He just left unannounced. Why? Is that how people die? Is that how people die? Hey! My lady, you get something why I won't reason you.
Okay, I'm listening.
You know, say Prince don't dey abroad. He don't dey overseas. Since plenty years we don't go. And in body, in blood, in system, we don't master all those abroad film. Nah, that kind of food now in they eat. So as he won't come back like this now, I say make I cook another food. Ma cook all those food. Instead of me to come they cook egusi, onugbo, or ma cook all those food where they eat for abroad. You know, say they eat leaf, all those leaf.
Intercontinental dishes. Continental dishes. That's
Oh,
what it's called.
intercontinental dishes.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for that English. As Prince don't they eat intercontinental dish. I say make I cook a Chinese mushroom vegetable rice for him. I watch am for Telemundo. Na for there I come learn as they dey prepare am. I come say, ma go market, ma buy, I go buy akidi. Na akidi na, akidi native
Akidi?
one.
Inside rice.
You go like am. I go come buy mushroom, na im be eru. I go scatter am, pieces am, come buy liver, take am, garnish am, turn am. And I don take Uche make Inky big snake for me. All those big pythons, make kill am.
Snake? Wait, you want to make a meal with snake for the prince?
People wey dey Chinese dey eat snake, and you know say prince na head of this family.
Are you a Chinese person? Is the prince a Chinese person?
No.
And you want to make food with snake for the prince?
Hey, I make mistake. I been say as him na head of family, ma concentrate for the head of the python snake, cut am. Say prince go like am as the head. You know say men dey like the head, the leg, liver and ekoko.
I'm sure you would love to spend the rest of your life in prison.
No, I reject it.
You want to cook for the prince with snake? You want to poison him?
No.
You want to go to jail? It's
My
obvious.
lady, I no wan go jail. I just say ma tell you so that you go give me opinion and the option if you buy the idea of the impressive idea.
Oyoyo, please go and get a pen and paper. Let me jot down some things for you to go get in the market.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Go.
Thank you.
You want to use snake to cook?
No vex.
Hey. You want to use python to cook with so you will not kill.
Back. Babe, see, your friend Ella is very, very lucky. She is the luckiest lady amongst all. And she's going to be the next queen of this our great kingdom. You know she's the prince's fiancée.
You can say that again. Let's hurry, oh. You know, today there is a great feast today in the palace in honor of the prince's return. Let's hurry so I won't be late, oh.
Nne, I'm going to eat. I'm going to drink. I'm going to take God. I will not
The ways of God and not the ways of men. Should plan this way, and God would plan differently. He's not a man. What he says will stand. No one can direct him on what to do.
Oh, Batago!
Yeah.
It's good to be home.
Oh, I have missed you so much, son.
Miss you too, Mama.
You're
Thank you so much.
Welcome back, heir apparent to the throne of our big kingdom.
Thank you, my
Hey, Alphonse, you are
People are
welcome.
so happy to have you back home.
I am so happy to be back home too.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. Yeah, there we go. It's good to be home. Yes, Mom?
Wait, excuse me. Excuse me. We have a lot to discuss about.
Okay, what's that?
We talk about the eldest.
Is that inside?
Yeah, come on.
Is it? Okay.
Baby.
Woo! Yeah, babe, come, let's go.
After you.
No, after you, Mama.
No.
Oh,
You just get up. Baby!
yeah, come in, baby.
The ways of God and not the ways of men. Should plan this way, and God would plan differently. He's not a man.
You have to be a man, my prince. You are a man. Be strong. Remember who and what you are. The son of a lion. Lions are not known for weakness and fears. Neither your late father, our late king. Great responsibilities lie on your shoulders now. So you must be strong to stand firm like a fearless warrior before a battlefield. Be strong.
Sorry for your loss, our loss, my prince. Like Ono has rightly said, we need your strength and valor. You know the strength of this kingdom lies on you now. Please, wipe away your tears, son of Odum. Huh? Be a man, be strong. We are solidly behind you.
Thank God. Thank God.
Son, returning from such a long journey, all you need now is a good meal and the rest. You can sit here and mourn all day, especially starving yourself. I don't want you to endanger your life. Your health is important. I don't want to lose you too. Please, go to your chamber and get a good bath and rest.
It's okay, Mom. You can go to bed. I will go to bed soon.
You promise?
Of course.
Okay. I will go to my room. Good night.
The ways of God are not the ways of man. You plan this way, and God would plan differently. He's not a man. What he says will stand up. No one can direct him on what to do.
Yes, who's there? Who's there? Come in.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, my daughter.
Sit. I know why you're here. I understand your feelings. Honey, can we not talk about this issue this night? My son, the prince, just arrived from such a long journey, and he's in pain. For our loss, remember? Can we give him time to heal and we can then discuss about this guest of his. Please.
Okay, Your Majesty.
That's my baby girl. Don't worry. Just keep it cool, okay? Let your troubled heart be pacified with this personal light. And in the morning we can talk.
Okay, Your Majesty.
That's my girl. You have to go to bed. And make sure you sleep like a newborn baby.
Sure, I will.
Good. Good night.
Good night, Your Majesty.
Sweet dreams.
You too.
That lady and what is she doing in this palace?
I am not ready to talk about that now.
Really? No, you better be kidding, because we have to talk about it. I am ready to have that conversation with you, and you answer me, Ebubedike. Who is she and what is she doing here?
I want to be left alone.
No, I won't leave you. I won't let that happen. You need to talk to me. Oh, you want me to go confront her? Should I go ask her? I'm your fiancé, for crying out loud. You owe me all that explanation. Okay? Who is she and what is she doing here?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Ebubedike, you have to talk about it now. Now!
You want me to leave the room for you?
No, you are not leaving. No one is leaving. We have to talk about it.
Friend, this is good. Hey, thank you so much. Hey.
No, enough. Can you just stop being dramatic? I mean, it's nothing.
I am not being dramatic.
What are we friends for? You're my friend, right?
I know.
Alright.
Hey!
Can you stop already?
All this for me.
You can check them out later, okay?
My friend, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You know I've missed you all this while you traveled to abroad for your scholarship.
I know, right?
Yes. I mean, I am so happy seeing you. Thank you so much.
Same here.
Look at your color. You're glowing, my friend.
I know. Please, Adora. Can you stop flattering me with your loud mouth already?
I am not flattering with you.
Thank you.
I mean, the difference is clear. Imagine this country you vote, and yet your vote does not count. Because of the manipulation of evil politicians.
I know, right? Oh my God, it's actually quite pathetic. You know, I felt really bad when I heard what the CAP did in the last election. How they rigged the election in favor of their unpreferred candidate against the people's choice, Paul Obi. You know, like, I wonder how many hopes they must have dashed to pieces by that singular act. Yes. I know God must judge them.
Must. Hey, my dear friend. What's this rumor that I'm hearing that you returned with the prince as his girlfriend?
His fiancée, to be precise. You know, we met abroad, liked each other, and then one or two happened. We fell in love.
Wow. But everybody knows that Emanuela has been the one the almighty queen is grooming for the prince.
Oh, spare me that bullshit. Adore, listen to me. I do not want to ever hear that cursed name around me again, alright? Now listen to me. She is not only desperate, she's also nothing but a cheap pig who is parading herself around, chasing clouds with the royal name. Alright? I tell you something, they are nothing but childhood friends. The prince, my fiancé, confided in me He even swore to me before I accepted his proposal that there was absolutely nothing between the two of them. And she knows it. She's just chasing clouds. And I know, I understand, okay? And as for the queen, I really do understand the dirty game she's trying to play because she's friends with the girl's mother. So she's trying to make it work out in favor of her friend's daughter. The prince, my fiancé, wants no other than me. So all her efforts and her dirty games are nothing but waste of time and efforts.
Wow. I envy you, girlfriend. Imagine you being chosen by our almighty queen for the prince. I mean, he has everything. He's tall, rich, and well-educated. I mean, he's the dream of every woman.
Wait a minute. Wait. All this beautiful compliment for my man.
Yes.
Oh my God. Tell me, Adora, how long have you been crushing on my man? Maybe I can help tell him that you've got feelings for him.
Please, girlfriend, stop. I am not crushing on him. I'm just...
Do not be scared. I'm only joking.
Okay.
But you know, it's actually quite crazy that I do not feel the same way for the prince. I mean, I do not love him. Yeah, I don't even have any single feelings for him. Yes, girl. I only want to be royalty. And that's on period. That's all.
Girlfriend, you must be joking for you to say you don't have feelings for the prince.
Read my lips.
You must be joking for you to say you don't have feelings.
Wait a minute. You're still singing his praises. Are you a hummingbird?
But Prince is someone every woman's dream.
And you're still singing his praises.
Enough of the gist, please. Tell me, why is abroad? I mean,
I do not actually know how to begin to describe the abroad for you. You have to go there, witness things by yourself.
I've come to see you and inform you of the ritual which we have adopted. It has to do with the prince's bride. She will die the day of her wedding night. As Ajakaja, the great oracle, will feast on her blood that night. The sacrifice is to prepare the throne for the prince to ascend as the next king, after which he can take another woman as his bride and rule with her. You are obligated to know this as the queen and the know of the kingdom, according to our tradition. But you must keep it a secret for the prince and the bride to be, in order not to complicate matters. You know, you can tell your trusted elders.
Thank you, great Ikuku, for your visit. I shall keep it a secret from my son, the prince, and his bride-to-be as you have commanded. The secret is safe with me.
And I promise you, it shall be a secret, except for those you have asked me to relay it to.
The ways of God are not the ways of men. Should plan this way, and God would plan differently. He's not a man.
Greetings, my prince and my husband-to-be. You sent for me.
Yes. Please have a seat.
Thank you. I guess you finally decided to give me some time to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you.
Perhaps. But you would have to hold on, for I expect a third party to this conversation.
A third party?
Hey, sweetheart. Hey, hon. You sent for me?
Yes.
Do you now have time to talk to me?
Yes, I do.
And what is she doing here?
She's part of the meeting.
Part of the meeting? How? Why? No. Have you forgotten that 3 is a crowd?
I understand. But I want both of you to hear what I have to say. First off, I'm going to start with a formal introduction. Ella?
Yes, darling.
Meet Yvonne, my fiancée all the way from abroad. Yvonne, this is Ella.
Baby.
My childhood bestie.
Hi, childhood whatever.
Bube, your childhood bestie? Is that all I am to you?
Ella, I am sorry for all the drama that has played since my return. But truth be told, we are just friends. Family friends.
Really? Family friends? With due respect, I am done with this meeting.
Exactly what you should do. To be done for good. I mean, forever.
If I were you, I won't celebrate just yet. Because it is not yet over.
Okay, babe. Do you now have my time? I mean, to meet me up in the bedroom.
Why?
Why? Come with me, please. Come.
You know that things are really expensive in the market these days. Imagine the small vegetable. Can you imagine? Imagine this bitter leaf that Mamu Juma gave me for 1,000. 1,000? 1,000 naira. Can you imagine?
This is terrible. Hey, you know now, you people that are living in the palace, now good now, now better.
Hey, let's go, Joe.
That reminds me, have you heard the latest gist?
What is it? You have started again with your gossip. Eh? Look at your mouth, it's growing up every day. What is it again?
This one is not as usual. This one is very, very serious.
What is it?
That arrogant bride of Prince Ebubedike, she's in danger. Oh.
In danger?
She's in danger.
How?
I overheard my father, Diono, discussing secretly with Ichi and Joko that the tradition have changed. According to them, the first bride will die. Then her blood. Listen to what I'm telling you. The first wife will die. Then her blood will be used to cleanse or purify the throne. After that, then the prince, her husband, will now marry a bride. Then she will live with him till she becomes the queen. Hey!
No wonder. Hey! Inable information.
Ezibo correct information.
No wonder the queen tolerated that arrogant Yvonne in the palace.
Yes!
So that she will be the first one to die.
Ijia.
Hey! Why our friend Ella marries the prince as the true queen of this kingdom. Hey!
That's marvelous me. The queen is now a genius. Thank God that the tradition did not favor them. Thank God that the tradition favors our friend Emanuela.
It's a thing of joy.
That arrogant lady will not be our queen.
Hey!
Please, don't tell anybody.
Hey.
Nobody should hear it.
I should not tell anybody.
Why
Why will I tell anybody? I reject it. I will never tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
How can I say a thing like
this thing is a secret? Between the
It's okay. You will not tell anybody. Eh? In fact, you didn't tell me anything. You didn't tell me anything. Hey!
Although it is so difficult to do, but it's a way
Queen, I be make your favorite, ofen sala, with azumangala.
Hey, I'm not hungry.
You know they're hungry. You be like say you know hear what I talk. I cook your favorable food.
Oh yeah, do I look like I'm in the mood for all this? I'm not hungry, please. Oh yeah, please.
What you call the warrior?
I don't know. This is not like her.
She rejects ofen salawa I cook with ejula. Snare. I go find out.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, Your Majesty, I need to know what is really going on.
Hello, sweetheart. I understand your hunger. However, you have to calm down. I am not the helm of the situation.
With him introducing me to that intruder as just his childhood friend. Your Majesty, do you know the humiliation I just received?
An intruder, you said? And that's exactly what she is. So you don't need to bother yourself. Like I said, I have the control over this. I am still the Queen Mother here, remember? So you don't need to bother yourself. The prince is yours. Yes. You see that thing? She's nothing. You are going to be the next queen of Abugo Kingdom.
Your Majesty, you need to do something.
Shh. You don't need to bother. Come on. Like I said, she's just a passing phase. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go and have a sit out. Drink juice. Come on, sweetheart. That's my girl after.
See who we have here. The almighty queen of Abugo Kingdom in her usual aggressive pride. You couldn't even wait for the rain to abate. Had to defy it under this rain to come see me. And that's important, right?
Maria, well, I am glad you still realize that I'm still the queen around here.
Mm-hmm.
As for the word, pride, it's an attitude for royalty.
Doka, so what do you want? Why are you here?
To inform you that I know your games. You have cunningly sneaked your daughter Yvonne into my household, all in the name of my son's fiancé, just so you could ruin my happiness, right? Just the way you wanted to do years back, in the name of best friend, while you are the friendly enemy.
Lucas, I've always known you. I've always known what you are capable of doing. I knew you will come here. You are not just proud, you are also predictable. What a shame. I'm happy. And I thank the gods. You know my daughter is there. The princess fiancée. She's going to be the next queen of this kingdom. And I shall be clipping your wings. Bring it together. Clip it to the pin.
Then you are lighting the fire that would burn you to ashes, should you dare me. I shouldn't have allowed your daughter a night in my home. Just because of my son. Just my son.
Lucas, spare me those consoling words. I don't need them. My daughter is going to be ascending the throne with her husband, the prince. Like I said earlier, we shall be clipping your wings. You cannot do anything to her.
Maria, the game you're playing, I know it perfectly well. More than you do. You know what? So can play. Trust me. Because I am ready for you. Let's do this and know who wins.
I accept the challenge. Tit for tat. An eye for an eye. You can choose to remain here or go back to the realm where you're coming from. I was busy before you barged in on me shamelessly. So excuse me.
Should think you are wise. Don't conclude until God confirms it. Who knows the mind
Then wait
of
till I write.
God? Whatever He says must come to pass. You cannot play my God. Whoever He wants to favor, He favors.
If only she knew that the reason I tolerated her daughter is because she would die after the wedding day as a sacrificial lamb. Then Ella, whom I have been grooming for my son, would take her rightful place as my daughter-in-law. Oh, she will marvel. Yes, this is the best way to pay her back for all the evil she's done to me in the past. This is a perfect opportunity for a cold revenge. Thank God. Thank the gods of our land for our new tradition.
The ways of God
Again. Ella or whatever stupid name they call you. You know, I see you really like creating scenes, but I won't oblige you. Yes, I know what you're looking for. But I need to remind you, in case you've forgotten, that this is a royal palace, not your poor parents' thatch house, where you are allowed to display your madness however you like. Oh yes, this is a royal palace. If you want to run mad, you've got the markets, where local Ekuke dogs like you are allowed to display their madness. I understand. But I tell you something. When you don't want to know about Ekuke, take an Ekuke to a castle. It will still remain what? An Ekuke. Ivan! I double dare you, bitch! I double dare you! On your father's grave, I double dare you!
You are testing my patience. Even you are testing my patience. You are testing my patience.
What did I just say about a cooking dog? Take an Ekuke to the castle. It will still remain what? A cookie. No, you guys need to shout it. It will still remain what? A cookie. Nice one. Why do you two want to turn this palace into a battlefield to the extent of instigating the palace aides, shouting at your voices? What has come over you? What? Well, my queen, I was sitting pretty, minding my business, when she came backing at me like a mad dog that she is.
No, you backed back? She was the one who instigated the maidens to disrespect me. She was the one.
Enough.